We made it.
I thought that was a murder mystery or something.
Exactly.
Said someone's dead.
From the shadows we have returned. And before we even introduce anybody, I want to recognize this man. Him and his crew this week, the Iron Lord podcast and our man Cognito, they went to the New York Gaming Awards and they were presenters at the New York Gaming Awards. So we want to give big props to our boys here. And you know, and so there it is. They was at the 13th annual New York Gaming Awards. And there they all done up. Check them out.
Flash, brother.
My boy Kyle King looking like the fresh vampire.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vampire Overlord. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
It's called King. Who is this dude right here, man?
That's Neil Druckmann. Rodney knows exactly who he is. That's the guy who made The Last of Us, Uncharted.
Wow. Yeah.
The guy is genius. Pure unadulterated genius.
Yeah, he wrote not only the games, but he wrote for the show because they
he wrote the movies. I mean the show. And I just really revealed some. Yeah, movies.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Me and him was talking for a while, and he told me his favorite artist. We was talking about comic books. His favorite artist is Frank Miller.
Okay.
He said without Frank Miller, he would have never made The Last of Us.
Wow.
He said he went to the dark place that Frank Miller went to, and
it is a dark place.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's big up, Kings, man. That's some serious. That's some. Tell us about the experience at the Gaming Awards, man.
It was an out of body experience, to be honest with you, because the people that was there, we went last year.
Oh, look who here! The Kraken, honey. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
what's going on, Kraken? It was the people that, because all right, so we went there last year at the 12th annual, and I saw the people on stage, and I was like, we're gonna be on stage next year. And thank you, Brenton. And it was just like it was bugged out how everything transpired, but they wanted us to present. They wanted all of us on stage, but it didn't stop there. Once we got there, it was like, okay, we want you to take pictures with these people, with these people, with this and with that. And then they wanted me to be personal security for Reggie Fils-Aimé. If anybody know who's Reggie Fils-Aimé,
nice.
He's the old Nintendo president, the black guy. So yeah.
That narrows it down.
Oh, Reginald. Yeah, Reggie.
Yeah, Reggie.
Big guy.
He's the only black guy that's ever been the president of any of these gaming companies. And well, he's smaller than me. So it's kind of crazy. It's crazy when when they ask you to take care of one of your idols. Because he's an idol to me. He's one of my idols. Like when he came on stage for Nintendo and he said, "My name is Reggie and I'm here to kick asses and take names." I was just like, "Oh, who is this dude? Like, who is this guy?" And then from there, Nintendo was like on a roll, and then he left when he was at his height, and it was just it is an out of body experience having these conversations with him, and it's just surreal. I don't know whoever is your idol and you're having these conversations with him. It's matter of factly conversations. Like Neil Druckmann was over on the other side of the room, made his way over to me and was like, "Oh yeah," and I forgot to tell you when I was at Comic-Con with my daughter, and again another 45-minute conversation we have in there. And then I'm having another conversation with another Nintendo rep on something else. But this stuff some of the stuff wasn't about gaming. Some of the stuff was just about us just having a conversation and talking to each other as peers. And it was just bugged out. But then the opportunities that were there, got a ton of opportunities to push the industry forward in New York City.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The kids that's in New York City. Like, so if any kids are watching or listening, if you want to get in the gaming industry and you feel like, oh, I got to go to the West Coast to do this, you don't. Mayor Adams has a ton of stuff that he has initiatives pushing. 2 million initiative to each school in the tri-state borough of digital content. They're going to be working with kids making digital content for video games. It was crazy. Like the mayor's office was there, and it was just, when I say an out of body, and I told Cog, I said, me and you got to sit down to digest this because I still haven't digested. I didn't even want to go to sleep when I got home. Like I was just up the whole night with my eyes like bleep, 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 bleep. Like, it was crazy. So it was just the best experience.
That's awesome. Well, can I tell you, and that's one thing too, is that like, people don't realize, right, is that, comics, video games, movies, they all go hand in hand because that's what we grew up with. And you have to understand too, is that we are old now, right? Like, yeah, we're our parents, like back in the day.
And then
So-
PJ, you're missing the most important part. We're now the ones with the
with the cash. Exactly.
At what age does that happen? That I have the money.
Oh, look behind
I'm still
you.
waiting for that.
It's on your wall behind you, Arch.
Yeah, right. Look behind you. Unless you're out there robbing people.
Well, can I tell you? It's evolved. Video games has evolved and come a long way. When movie companies are making movies based on video games or shows based on video games, right?
You forgot that quick cracking.
Why that guy there with no shirt?
You forgot about this man already.
Come on, this is old school.
It's Australia and it's fucking hot, bro.
So I do want to mention too, because I took my son to like some, Razer. This company Razer has a store here in New Jersey. So I took him there because he had to pick up some computer, parts and stuff, keyboards, whatever. I went in there and there was like, like this table and there's a bunch of gamers in the back and they all had like college gear on. And I was like, I went up to the guy, he at the college was Seton Hall, and went up to him and I was like, hey, what's going on here? He goes, this is the college's esports team.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what? He's
Big
like, yeah. And he was like, yeah, we compete. College, people don't realize that there are colleges competing with each other.
They're trying to push to bring esports into the Olympics.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Here's the thing too, is that they offer scholarships to kids for esports.
That's big.
Yeah.
And the problem with that is, well, we are sponsored by one of the people that handle those guys.
Yeah.
The problem with that is the parents are stealing the kids' money. So what they're trying to do is lock away the bread from the parents, because the kids they're recruiting these kids at 9 and 10 years old for college.
I tried that technique and it didn't work.
Yeah, where does the child labor step in? You know what I mean? Like,
don't try and recruit
it's like saying, like, let's put it into like old term, like go back 100 years or so. So hey, the kid likes farming.
Put them to farm.
Put him out there farming, earn the coin for the family.
Time out for a second. I got to recognize Omar for a second. So
Omar, shout out to Omar, bro.
Shout out to Omar. Thanks for the super chat. But he won a piece on Rad Titan. It said 200,000 subscribers and everything. And he won the Diamond Select 200,000, Jack. He won the Diamond Select Boba Fett from Empire Strikes Back, and he was like, "Well, I don't really collect Star Wars." He told Alex he wanted to send it to me, and it showed up.
Oh my God!
So, yeah, I want to shout out Red Titan and thank you to my. I think so. I got to open it, man. Hold on, let me show it again. Probably I got to open it, man. But just want to shout out Omar.
It's a great piece, man.
I've got to say this about Omar: you will not meet a nicer bloke. Like, honestly, like, soul to the earth bloke. And he's one of these old school collectors that just loves to help everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if anyone pops up with a problem and he's in the area and he can help out, he's the first to put his hand
I need you to help me beat up Cannoli because he owes me an OG Incredible Hulk statue. I got your booked, Cannoli.
Cannoli supposed to be live unboxing a piece here pretty soon, and he said he needs you.
I'll be there
on there live.
I'll be there. I'm gonna be at his house.
we don't want to reveal, but it's right up your alley.
I know exactly where you're at. I'm gonna be sitting right next to him on the couch with a basketball bat.
What you were saying too, I think that we're fortunate in our generation because we've gone from when superhero movies were really bad, like straight to VHS bad. Like,
oh my gosh, have you seen the first Spider-Man movie?
Superman and the Batman, but everything else in between was sort of like, we can't show this on the big screen. It needs to go straight to TV, sort of thing. Okay, and then the series of gaming movies that we got in the 80s and 90s. You know what I mean?
Oh, that Super Mario Brothers movie. That was
horrible, like, buddy.
Now, what about Doom?
Oh
with the Rock.
Yeah.
With the Rock, and also Carl
Urban.
Yeah, but that movie's not that old.
Well,
not compared to like.
Look, Arch, what's happened in the last, like, say, 10, 15 years? You get with these studio executives and just give some up and coming director, here's a shitload of money, make this film, and then they make a shit film and go, okay. Well,
those was guys that didn't have a foot in comic books. Like, those are guys that didn't have a feel in their heart for comic books. Anytime you see one of these movies or one of the Russo brothers, people don't understand. They trying to figure out what happened to Marvel, right? They're trying to figure out the fucking Russo brothers ain't dead, bro. Like, they cared.
Thing of the MCU,
right? They were the common thread. They went to every director and they sat down with the script and said, nope, that's not right. This is not working with this continuity. We would have never had a Marvels. That would have never happened. But they're not there. So what do you got? You got Tyson Watiti doing whatever he wants. You got the female director that did the Marvels doing whatever she wants and putting her spin on it and thinking that Sam Raimi, let me take Doctor Strange and do this a weird amalgamation that never really panned out. The common thread ain't there.
I think
I think we're entering a golden age when it's coming to gaming. Okay,
exactly.
I mean, like, we've got a Fallout TV show coming, and we've got a lot to thank your mates for, like The Last of Us and that. Like, I think The Last of Us really showed that not only can a story about a game be good if it stays, true to the original material that people love. And look, I never even played the game, bro. I'm a PC gamer, so I never really played that game, right? But watching the TV show made me want to play the game.
It's that good. It's that good.
A new audience.
I'm still waiting.
You've got the Fallout one coming as well, and this and Henry Cavill finally.
Halo ain't bad either.
Warhammer.
No, I like it. I like the TV show. People are upset with the TV show because he takes his helmet off. I say he's not a fucking Mandalorian, bro. Like, he's not a Mandalorian. So would you stop putting this thing on him? Like, he has to keep his helmet on. No, he has to eat. He makes out with the chick. He does what he does. The problem is people put their dogma on things that they think is so true, and it's not. I'm talking to Neil, and I'm like, well, you know, in episode 3, you did a scene, and probably your most controversial episode that you had, right? Because it wasn't in the game. It was implied in the game, but it wasn't in the game. And well, he said he needed to flesh Bob out.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that scene to happen where
you're gonna wait forever.
Bellies touch.
Good luck with that.
Bellies are touching, and it still hasn't happened. It's been a great disappointment. I want my money back.
Well, if you,
that's the extended cut director.
You should watch. You should play The Last of Us 2. There's a pretty.
Yes,
that's all I'm saying.
Yes,
they got it in. Literally,
that was a good scene too, right? I was sitting there like, oh.
Well, let me ask you guys.
HBO After Dark.
Listen, I was too poor to have HBO, so I used to watch the.
We pirated it like everybody else. Stop playing.
No. You know how you. Wait, you remember you in like back in the day? You went to the channel and you're like, wait, do I see something?
Yeah. You see what the rabbit is? Remember that Rowdy did that? At 3 o'clock in the morning, you can catch porn, right?
Yeah. Or like a
titty.
Yeah. Yeah, there was always that. It was what, like channel 99 or something? It was like the higher channels. And there was lines all across. You're like, wait a minute.
Yes.
Is that a nipple?
Yes.
That's a
nipple. We all did the same thing, bro.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, let me ask you guys this too, is that like, with a lot of comics and video games and stuff being turned into movies or shows, do you want the companies to like go like really stay true to like the game, or stay true to the comic book like word for word, or do you want like their own spin on it? Because sometimes if they do their own spin on it, it's like, wait a minute, that didn't happen in the comic, or that didn't happen in the game. Why are they doing this? I mean, Tomb Raider, right?
Well, sometimes they need to flesh things out. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm all for fleshing things out, but when they start changing things,
but I like it when they actually use people who worked on the original game or something like that as an advisor on the project, and you don't hear any behind the scenes drama of them arguing with script writers and stuff like that. What you usually find is people that have worked on an original concept. Let's use The Walking Dead as an example. Not current The Walking Dead when it first came out, right?
No.
The fans of the book got very upset because there was a lot of key changes between the TV show and the book. And Robert Kirkham explained that he didn't do it because he wanted to shock people and make changes to the book so you didn't know exactly what was going to happen. He said that after, you got to remember that book was 10 years old when the show was coming out. And he said, after 10 years, you look back on your work and you think, I fucked up there. I didn't want to kill that character then because I could have used them here. They would have slotted in perfect. And instead I had to use this one, and it turned out shit because they don't really fit that scenario. You know what I mean? So he made those changes, and he fleshed out details about characters that, in the book you wouldn't find out until about, say, the 3rd year. But TV audiences needed to be invested in these characters.
Yeah.
He was also catering to people that didn't read the book. And you're going to find that with a lot of these TV shows and stuff like that, they're going to over-explain basic things that we as the gamers go, fucking, I know that happened. Like, I know the lore, I know the history. But Joe Bloggs has never fucking played the game that goes, I wonder what this show is, and puts it on Netflix or whatever.
Yeah.
The guy thereafter, they've already got you. They don't care. They're not going to try and over-cater to guys like us. They're trying to go for them youth audiences. They're trying to go, this was a great proprietary knowledge, like a story that we want to try and sell to a new generation.
Well, my thing is, and not to cut you off, PJ, my thing is, what I don't want to do is I want the characters to stay true to their character, right? Like I had a big problem with Henry Cavill killing Zod.
Yeah,
I had a huge
Had to
problem.
happen.
I get you, Rod, nigga. You're down with the Punisher, but
That's not why.
I understand. In Zack Snyder's weird mind,
Look, he's reasonable powers and everything, but it was still not true to the character.
This can happen, but
Superman
it's not fundamentally true to the core of the character. The same way if they did something to Steve Rogers that didn't resonate with me with the character, I would have turned my back on the character. It's just key things with certain characters that if you stay true to the character, I'm with you, right? And you can tell whatever story that you're going to tell. I could dispel disbelief. I can do that. I can run with whatever you're going to tell. But please, these characters are tied to sometimes our own moral judgment, right? You know, like when you was going to steal something as a kid, you'd be like, Black Panther will look down on me. I ain't taking that. I'm gonna go work hard for this. I don't know, but you know, that's what I'm saying. Like your moral compass comes from some place, and if a character like Superman is your moral compass, and he's this giant Boy Scout with all this tremendous power, and he always finds a way other than killing, because he can kill everybody. We already see Omni-Man
or Homelander,
right. We don't want that, and he's not those characters. That's not him.
In his words, David, as he said, he goes, I could do it easily, but once you start, where do you stop?
Exactly.
You know?
Well, and you know, the thing too is that, like, you know, for me, it's like for The Walking Dead, like the first season was absolutely amazing because it stayed true.
Yeah, it is, bro. Yeah,
it stayed true to the comic books or the graphic novel. But the problem is that after season 1, they fired Frank Darabont, who was the first director of the show, because he wanted to stay true to the comic books, but the producers wanted to milk it because they saw how popular it got. So they just wanted to make money. You know, so
are there of it now?
I mean, for goodness sakes, for 3-4 seasons, how far did they travel? 20 miles? Three towns for 3 or 4 seasons? I'm like, damn.
Well, they went to Atlanta and then started inching their way back up towards Washington. So, yeah. But they didn't get to Washington, season 3, season 4?
Now there's so many spin-offs. Dude, they're just milking it. And the thing, too, is with me is, like, I like good quality content. But you could tell as a viewer that
it was going downhill.
Okay, wait a minute. They're trying to milk me for my money.
Yeah.
Right? They're like
I would
trying
love
to
for someone to milk me.
Oh, yeah. Well,
they got machines for that.
You got nipples.
Oh my goodness!
I gotta tell you, I was shocked how much I enjoyed that Super Mario Brothers movie.
It was great.
Look, look at that. It grows so much money. Why? Because it stayed true to just like the characters
really
and
everything.
And they hired actual Italians to play.
And Universal is killing it.
Even though
is Italian?
Yeah.
Is he Italian?
No, he's not Italian.
Yeah,
no, he's not Italian. No. Even though it had a feminist agenda, right? Princess Peach was teaching Mario. She's not the princess that you got to go save.
But that's
she's the princess that's going to save herself. So the female empowerment feminist agenda was present, but it wasn't overpowering to the point that it diminished the characters that were male. Right,
David, I know where you're going. It's the spoon feeding. It's the repeating the message again and again and again. And you go, hang on, is it the message or the story that I'm meant to be listening to?
That part,
yeah.
You know, they didn't, at the detriment of the male characters, they didn't force feed you Princess Peach. She was able to stand next to Mario and Luigi, and Mario and Luigi came into their power as they learned the world. It made sense how they did it. She was trapped into this world years before they got there. They were getting their bearings in this world, while the Bowser was the big bad, but he was in love with Peach. You know, so that's it. The stuff played, and it played well, but also. You saw the first video game. You saw Jumpman in there. You saw the Donkey Kong. You saw the Decathlete. You saw all these stuff that if you were a kid, you were playing this stuff as a kid, and you're seeing it let's say I took my son was seeing stuff, and I'm pointing it out in the movie, like, oh my God, do you know this? And he's getting it now. He's going to YouTube it. So I think that's where one went, because we're able to connect from the male and the females without any loss to each other. You understand?
Yeah, exactly. It's a good heartfelt movie.
Ronnie, I see you got a question for you. Is Marvel permanently phasing out the Punisher? Will they bring back the skull symbol?
No, there's currently a Punisher comic out now, but it's a Shield dude that is the new Punisher, and he doesn't call himself the Punisher, but everybody else calls him the Punisher because the design on his chest looks like a skull, and his dumb ass is like, why are they calling me a Punisher? But if you look at it, it's a chest.
So where is Frank Castle now?
What happened to Frank Castle?
Yeah,
he's in some other universe. That Jason story,
my God,
that bullshit story that they did when he had the different symbol. He's in some other multiverse, some other world.
Does he have a box of
hang on. What you were saying there about the gun violence and that, Brenton. Listen, man. I mean, Peacemaker and Vigilante are doing pretty good. So I mean, I don't think it's got anything to do with that. I think it's these agendas, man. You know, like trying to push.
It's depending what company it is.
I'll give you an example. Yesterday, and this is a bit of a controversial subject, right? Yesterday was Australia Day, okay, which is basically the day when the British first arrived here in Australia, because we don't have Independence Day. We're still part of the Commonwealth, right? So it's not like your guys' July 4th. This is basically the day that the first fleet arrived and plonked their flag on Australia's shores. Now, naturally, the Indigenous people get very upset about that, and they call it Invasion Day, not Australia Day, okay?
Right.
Now, but the rest of the country, including the millions of immigrants that have come here and then became Australian citizens, most citizenship ceremonies are held like the day where you get your certificate and welcome you're now an Australian citizen and stuff like that is held on January 26th. So that day holds a lot of significance to a lot of European immigrants and stuff like that have come to this country. So they're more passionate about Australia Day than most Aussies. But, you know, it's like your day, like July 4th. You know, everyone gets around in the flag garb, you know, and we have our barbecues and family events and all that sort of stuff. But they keep pushing this thing that the majority of people want the date changed, and the majority of people don't. Well, they had a referendum on the bloody topic not that long ago, and everyone said, no, fucking leave it be. Let's build a bridge and get over it and be unified as a nation and include everybody.
I think, and just not to be all political about it, but it is a political topic. I think people of today can't make decisions from people in the past, right? Because I believe go back to that day that they came and they put that flag down, and ask the Aussies there if they're gonna celebrate this day. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So no, I don't think they would at all. All right, so that's just my opinion of it. And I think that you should go with that opinion of it. Because I don't celebrate the 4th of July. I celebrate Juneteenth, but that's something totally different too. That's something, you know.
Shit.
Yeah, exactly.
We didn't have like what happened in America here. Like we never had slavery.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the English.
I should have been in Australia.
Slavery before they came here. Put it this way: a lot of the fuck ups that England made when they went to America, that caused the revolution and they got them turfed out. By the time they came to Australia, they were like, oh, and this place is a bit more far and remote than America, so we better make sure we don't make the same mistakes, you know. So,
and also, being the other white guy, we didn't have slavery in Alabama.
Being the other white guy.
Back then, no slavery in Alabama.
But I was going to say, Art, you were going to say something really quick. I think Art was going to say something before Jason said the Australian thing.
I know, but sorry, we got off topic into the political. What my point was,
we're talking about superheroes.
Was pushing agendas that people aren't really on board with.
Right.
Well, let's go back to Ark. I think Ark, you said you were going to say something, right?
I have no clue.
Okay, you forgot
at that point.
Look here, man. Anybody get any new fucking statues? How about let's start with that?
Yes, he's right there.
Oh, hold on.
Move that microphone out the way.
Oh no!
Nice. Oh, that thing is
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Pause.
Wait,
that thing
is that
huge?
No, he's not. He's not.
Talking
He's
about
not
statue-
huge?
oh.
No, he's not. He's not bigger than the sideshow one.
Wait, that's
The thing.
XM, right?
Yeah. You know I'm a king of XM. Come on, cut that out. I'm getting Super Scroll next. But the thing about it is he's not bigger than the sideshow one. He's more detailed. Of course, there's more stuff going on. Sideshow one is made out of better material, in my opinion. I don't know what material they made him out of.
Does XM classify that as a 1/6 or a quarter?
I think
Is a what?
That's a quarter.
Does XM classify that one as a quarter scale or 1/6?
It's a quarter.
Quarter scale.
Well, if it's a quarter scale, they're using a messed up scale because he's the same size as Transformation Hulk.
Yeah.
They if there was the fight, if I was to put him up against a Hulk, I couldn't put him up against the Gladiator Hulk that XM made. He's way bigger. He's like way too big. Yeah. But Gladiator Hulk is the size of my my sideshow thing that's down at the bottom, right? So I'm like, what's this? This is not a true scale. That's not a true scale.
Well, that's what I've noticed, David. I've noticed that they do a lot of 1/6 scales.
Yeah.
If you put their 1/6 scales next to sideshows quarter scales, they pretty much look the same. Like especially their diorama ones, like where the characters doing, because their bases are usually about this bloody tall to start with before the character. So.
Why is that an issue?
His feet are small too. His feet ain't the same size as the other thing's feet. It's
the way technology is. Why are companies still struggling with getting a consistent quarter scale? Because like with XM, it seems like a lot of their male characters are smaller than they should be, and a lot of their female characters are bigger than they should be.
Well, we want to see big things on females.
Which one is that, Darth Rashid? You also got the legendary scale Darth Maul, Lord King David.
Oh yeah, that's in my
the red room of pain.
Yes. he does have his own corner.
Is that where you keep the whips and the chips and the chains and the dips?
That's upstairs in the other room. That's what the ceiling hooks.
So now that you've had it for a while, how does it fit in with I know it's rather large.
Play.
Yeah, you're right. It's okay. So I have when you walk in a room, you definitely gonna see him. He's like front and center. The way I have him, when you walk in, you're like, oh crap! Like it's gonna scare you because you're gonna think it's a large child in the corner wearing a hood, right? So my wife didn't know. And I was watching on the camera when she went out to walk the dogs before she was going to work. So I'm watching the camera, and I know what time she gets up, and the one camera alert me that she came down the steps. I'm like, all right. So I'm watching the red room. She screams and closes the door.
Thought it was a person, huh?
Yeah, because she didn't see the statue because she got in after I had unboxed it and stuff like that. Yo. It is so amazing that I was just like, what statues are you're gonna get? Stuff that you're gonna get. Yeah, you know it in your heart that some way or somehow it's gonna find its way to you, right?
Yeah, for me.
Well, I think in
shake weight,
I thought you were talking about something else. I'll find its way. Anyway, the thing too is now it's so hard, right? What are we talking about? Anyway,
you're right, Jay. It is so hard. Jason with the shirt off, it is so hard.
We talk about new statues.
Yeah. So it is hard or difficult to
Yeah, spit on it.
Wow. Wow.
I can't spit it out or spit it.
Wow.
No, but there's so many companies pumping out so many products, and it's so expensive now. Like, I really want, for me, my
skyrocket, particularly shipping.
Yeah.
Shipping is too much. That's why we trade within each other.
And they go, I'm canceling my order because they sent me the shipping invoice at the same price as the fucking statue. You're like, whoa.
Yeah.
So here's the thing too, is that, like, you know, we can't lie. Most of us love everything, right? We grew up with this stuff. We love Predator, we love Aliens, we love X-Men, we love Star Wars, we love DC, we love Marvel. So they're just pumping out all these products, and you just kind of like want to get everything, but you got to be very selective, especially with the prices now. Like, I want that Prime 1 Predator, that Jungle Predator, which is 1/3 scale.
Yeah,
I love that piece. It is a beautiful piece, and I've seen people unbox it, review it, and they're like, "This is the best Predator in their collection." But damn, that's $3,000.
I'm about to get that Predator on Throne.
Yeah, right,
Predator on Throne.
Right, Punisher.
That's insane.
That's $3,000.
And then when you look at this,
if you think
that's $3,000 US. So if I was to get it, that's $4,500.
Yeah.
Y'all guys are out of control over there too with your prices over in Australia.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff.
Look, David, don't go by what you see posted because there's been a shitload of scammers popping up in the Aussie community pages and that. But just
they're everywhere now.
I'm just talking about because. All right, people. I have a lot of friends that's in Australia.
Yep,
and they buy video games. The prices of your video games don't make no sense. Y'all over $100 already. Y'all like Canada. It doesn't make any damn sense.
Games, shit, yeah. PC, we're pretty still much the same because we're on Steam.
Right? Yeah, Steam. Y'all safe. Yeah, you're safe. But if y'all buying games for Xbox or PlayStation,
if you're buying physical copies, like for example, I bought. For my niece, The Last of Us, the remastered version.
What I was going to say,
right? And that was $110.
Yes.
Wait, $575 for my shipping on Maestro?
That's what Cram said. He said, I think Cannoli said the same thing.
Did they hand deliver it? Because $575 shipping. The dude better like come in and help me.
That's that whole.
You mean that chicken in the bikini?
That's not bad.
That's what I paid for Red Hulk.
How many pounds is that?
That's what I paid for Red Hulk.
300 from what
300 pounds.
That's what they said at first. 300
pounds.
That's a freaking football lineman. That's
all of that stuff together comes up to 300 pounds.
300 pounds.
300 pounds. That reminds me of my prom date.
It's worth $575 on a slow boat. That's the slow boat.
Yeah.
Because I got
Is there even Red Hulk like a tugboat like I can use?
That's the tugboat you're gonna get. The other statues that I do have, if y'all can see it up there,
$575. I mean, everyone's saying, but damn, son, that's like,
oh my god, he's incredible. That Falcon right there has 2 different wing sets. I can't even put the other wing sets. It's so large, it goes across this whole thing.
Was it Iron Studios?
Yeah, the Iron Studios, the Legacy replicas. Yeah. Insane. I got that Wolverine right there, and I got the Sabretooth up there. And
I think if you have that Wolverine, you have to have the Sabretooth to go with it.
Yeah,
it's the only way it makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
I got roped into a trade. That's how that happened. And the trade fell through with I got the Sabretooth in the house. And the trade fell through with the Wolverine. I guess the dude was a scammer or whatever and just realized that he couldn't scam me or whatever. That fell through. So I had to go track down the Wolverine, get the Wolverine, and I got the Wolverine because I had to complete that sideshow diorama that I got, with those 2 guys. And I was getting out of mutants. Every time I'm getting out of something, somebody pulls me back in.
Barbara is here, everybody.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. In the fresh statue.
Damn, that's a new statue.
God, look at that room.
Yeah, that room is dope.
I remember when I turned 25.
What points are you trying to get? What's up?
Yeah.
No, big 4-2.
I mean, do you celebrate a birthday when you found the fountain of youth? I mean, you're gonna live forever, apparently. So
She's a vampire. She's a vampire. She's a vampire.
Hispanic blood.
Mommy showed up with a cake and all the boys sang me happy birthday. They surprised me because I was actually not home. So when I got home, they surprised me with a cake and some orchids.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's beautiful.
But
that's about it. I don't really do no big parties or anything like that.
Yeah.
My kind of birthday is staying home watching TV. Don't bug me.
That's everybody's birthday when you get a certain age.
Wait a minute. What kind of cake? This is like porn for Vader. Are we talking vanilla or?
I don't even remember what was in it, but I don't know if you guys have like Publix where you guys live.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
like a cake from Publix, and it's like chocolate, and I think it had dulce leche or something like that.
Yeah.
It was the bomb.
No, Vader like them flowers. You know, they put them flowers on there. Yeah. Vader like eating them flowers. And then they got
this one came with
the flowers. You say
the Ferrero Rocher chocolate.
You gotta zoom in on her background, bro, because I'm trying to look at that giant Magneto head.
Giant Magneto head.
Yeah. The one she put in the chat.
Oh, that one.
Oh.
Damn.
Good.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
That's what everybody says when a homie drops his pants.
Goodness.
Oh boy.
I mean, I assume it's not like he sent me a picture or anything. I mean, I've asked, but he won't send me. So maybe on my birthday, it'll be my.
What you were saying, PJ, about the statues and stuff like that. I think it really depends on what you collect. You know, when you were saying like there's stuff everywhere and stuff like that. I think if you specialize, you collect. Like I'm fortunate that I do DC. They just keep bringing out the same characters again and again. I look and go, yeah, it looks nice, but I've already got one. Next, you know.
Yeah, damn. Like it's like oh yeah, here's Poison Ivy.
Yeah, he's back again.
Oh, here's another one.
It's been 5 years since we've done a Black Canary. Black Canary again. And you go, why? I've got one.
Was it
Thor? But what I like about y'all is they go to samurais with every character. Every character gets done. Like they don't start a line with you guys and leave you high and dry like they did with me with the with Thundercats or with G-Force or how about my Gods of Egypt that I'm sitting there stuck with Anubis and I'm looking for Horus and other ones, but you know, at least your stuff get made. Mine stuff gets left in the dust.
And you, Thor, I reckon you're in the same boat with Star Wars stuff.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
you pretty much
the same
characters.
I mean, the custom people, they covering it, you know. So the license stuff maybe not so much, but I mean, it's funny because I keep seeing this commercial like on YouTube where like Disney got some kind of Star Wars game and they keep showing Nihilus and Revan, and I'm like, so it's like if they licensing that stuff, then that means eventually somewhere we're gonna see them. You know what I mean? Like movie wise or something.
But they're doing it again, Knights of the Old Republic. That's why.
That's what I'm saying. They keep showing them on this game or whatever it is, you know. So I'm like, okay, if they got them on here, then you know, I guess we're gonna see them somewhere. But like, far as piece wise, oh yeah, you know, you got like this one dude, one of the dudes, you know, he keep hitting me up. We think he actually sent me a picture, said, should I make this female Vader? I said, man, if you do not ever contact me again in your life. You for real? I said, I'm dead fucking serious. I said, you make this shit. It said, do not speak to me again in life.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, you know,
what that leather fetish one that you showed in the page the other day.
No, I ain't even. It was a chick in a Vader suit. You saw breasts and all that kind of shit. Yeah. I said, no, man. You don't make that shit. Don't make that. That was a dude. You mean the one in the white suit?
No. The one in the black suit. It looked like a black skin tight leather suit.
It could
with all the bells and whistles and the lightsaber and that.
Oh yeah, I blacked out. I can't even remember that. You know, but. Yeah,
I'm thinking, there's no way you wouldn't have said, yeah, fuck yeah, mate. That one.
Hey, yo,
Abomination.
I know Rodney's already reached out to the police saying, don't worry about it, man.
Rodney, I'm looking at the chat right now.
Oh gosh, what?
Hold that shit up again.
You didn't see it?
Oh, oh wow. Oh my goodness.
What the hell was you eating, man?
Tweety
It was
bird.
I think it was
Tweety bird.
yeah.
Tweety bird. Yo, his tongue is completely blue. Oh my god.
That's what you miss when you don't show up at the bottom.
Look at Vader slapping the meat down.
Yeah, you gotta slap it down, Jack.
Yeah.
You gotta slap down the dark side ribs.
Y'all over there talking about y'all do cookouts. Psych! No, you don't.
It's a lot of meat.
Yo, and this is me with one of my favorite painters.
Oh yeah, that's Vince
man.
Bell.
Yeah,
looking like a Oompa Loompa next to.
It looks like David's got a ventriloquist. Like he's
oh, wow.
Like, quit on my lap.
Yo, what's funny is you don't know who you're around half the time. Because a lot of times we go by whatever names or whatever. And, you know, when I won the statue, he's like, yeah, I made it or whatever. And he gave me his card. I said, oh, I watch you all the time. And I start fanboying out over this guy because I'm like, you're phenomenal. I saw when you took this one piece and you turned it into a totally different piece. I said, you have a super talent. Of course he does. He has a business about it. But I'm just saying, it's like fantastic. And I didn't even know I was talking to the guy. It's so dope. I miss those cookouts. I want it every year.
We got to figure out the one this year, man.
Yep. Someplace else in the park or something. We got to do something.
Joe say he might have it at his crib.
Who?
Joe.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. Oh. We in Maryland or something. Anybody, you know.
Oh, drive out there.
Y'all want to come through?
And I gotta spend a night out there.
That remind me, Roddy. We gotta arrange a drop. You know, Vader got something back here. Got to drop off to you. You see, so
yeah. We'll figure that out. I gotta figure out where it's gonna go.
Yeah, I gotta move some shit myself. You know.
Have you guys ever not bought a statue because you didn't know where you were going to put it, or is it always
never
buy and
never?
No, you make
never.
Especially if it's something that you like.
Never.
I've been in that situation where I've really wanted a piece, and I've looked and I've gone, and I've got nowhere to put it, and there's not a piece that I want to take down to put it in there in its place.
Yeah. I think I'm getting closer to that.
I mean, yeah, that's.
If it's not my dining room table, it's my coffee table.
I've sold a whole line, and I still got remnants of the line. Next time, I'm gonna learn. I'm not gonna sell until every last piece is gone, and then they're gonna go. Because right now, I got a half a Spider-Man line. Yeah, I got a couple of unwanted villains just standing there. Like, y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta make room for my cosmic characters.
I think that's the situation now. All right.
Yeah. So, right now I'm just sticking to mostly like, you know, X-Men and Star Wars. So you know, in terms of X-Men, I'll make like the Mystique that they're pumping out, Sideshow's pumping out. I can't wait for that because I missed out on the first one. I wasn't a big fan of that one.
I was only a fan of it because of the custom head.
Yeah.
Or custom portrait.
Yeah.
That's something different.
Well, I never thought I'd say this, but it looks like Deadpool's going to save the X-Men.
I think so.
What you talking about the movie?
Yeah.
Nope.
I think it's gonna be too much. Kind of like what Spider-Man did, the last Spider-Man, where it's just kind of like saying, "Hey, we're bringing all these things together. Look at these things that you saw at certain times." I think it's going to be so much time travel that it's just going to be not a really good storyline. You're just going to see all these different versions or the characters that you grew up on, basically.
I reckon you're going to see it as a relaunch of the X-Men.
Yeah.
You're gonna see how heavy the agenda with Disney is, and how little pull Ryan Reynolds has when Disney has their hands on him. Before he was with Fox.
You know what? I think you're right, David. Except how much money he's made them. He's got himself that much freedom. Because they've said consistently, Deadpool's not part of the main Marvel universe, and he's got away with that. So he even makes jokes about it, like, you've only given me the budget for 2 lame X-Men, the same ones again. Like, there's a whole mansion full of heroes here, but we only see the 2, and then they close the doors to hide from you. You know, like,
it's cool, but Robert Downey Jr. made them more money, and they killed his ass off with a snap. So
I think he wanted that. I think he had enough.
Yeah,
I think he had enough of being
nobody had enough of money. All right, nobody had enough of money.
No, I think he was ready.
He went and did Oppenheimer, and yeah, fine, you could do that, right? That's fantastic. That you know how much money that they put in front of him to keep him around? No.
Yeah,
he was
getting everybody else rich there.
Yeah,
he was holding out to get everybody else rich.
I honestly,
Chris Evans and a bunch of the guys that were there from the start were like, you know what, I'm fucking over this. I can guarantee you now, Hemsworth's only got a couple more left in him. He can't keep it up, man.
What are they gonna do? They're gonna do bullshit Netflix films like that. Well,
no, but the thing too is that but like the thing too is like if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, and if you are like, I guess you are invested in your craft, right?
Mm-hmm. I'll wait.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about the Fast and the Furious.
Well, invested in your craft, but at some point, that's all you're going to be. You're going to be a one-trick pony, you know. And I think Robert Downey
pants.
You saw it, right?
Yeah, I thought he'd be
Robert
naked all the way.
I was, yeah.
I'm sorry, PJ.
I think
the biggest fear for an actor is being pigeonholed.
Exactly.
I don't think he wants to be person. That's all you are.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to be.
Who is this man?
Tim.
Yeah.
It's Wolverine.
So PJ, I think there's two types, right? Because like Chris Hemsworth playing Thor, I think it doesn't matter how bad the script gets or his character or whatnot. I think
they've been pretty bad.
He'll always say, "I will be Thor." Hey. Hugh Jackman, he played Wolverine. That kind of got him on the map, right? That's kind of who defined him. And then he had even said he wants to go out on top and not be like, "Oh, really? You're going to keep doing this?"
Yeah.
And then they threw money at him and said, "Hey, you can be part of the MCU." That's the only reason he came back.
I think this is a one-off. I just think he's just.
You got to kiss the baby.
Guys, let's just take a moment and look at all these beautiful faces. How long it's been that we've all been together?
Yeah,
I know.
Hold on. I'll fix it. Now look at all the beautiful faces.
I think Hugh Jackman's just only doing this movie, and that's it. I don't think he's gonna do this as.
Thank God.
I agree.
I hate him as Wolverine.
This is I think they're trying. They got Ryan Reynolds. They got Hugh Jackman because they want to introduce the X-Men the right way. Into the MCU.
Doing it wrong. The Fox X-Men are done. They should be done.
Yeah, but the thing too is like, how do you introduce the X-Men when all these characters have been around? Where were the X-Men?
Yeah, but I mean, you've got Beast that showed up at the end of, spoiler, at the end of a certain movie, it's not a different Beast.
You don't have to say spoiler anymore, dude.
Huh?
You don't have to say spoiler anymore.
It's been out for a while, right?
That movie's been out forever.
Yeah.
But
it's on streaming now.
Yeah, right.
And Doctor Strange too. You had
perfect was he?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I would have liked to see somebody different, like maybe a new version of Rogue show up. That's what I thought.
I think
wait a minute,
you'll get that.
That's not what that's how perfect was that Beast?
Yeah.
It was good.
I didn't care.
No, guys. That was exactly what we should see. That's exactly what he should look like. That's exactly how he should talk. It was perfect.
Kelsey Grammer?
It was
Kelsey Grammer Beast.
Yeah, he was always the beast.
That was perfect.
So, yeah.
No, but it wasn't just that it was Kelsey Grammer. He was great in.
It sucks that they put him in the end of a crappy movie. It was the worst movie.
Hey, how often movie was Brie Larson sing a song?
Rodney,
far from the worst one.
You said far from the worst.
Far from the. You already know what my worst one is.
I know, but I can watch that movie 1,000 times.
I agree with Tim though. That was the perfect beast.
It was. It was.
Are they going to continue on with him? Is he going to sign another five movie deal?
No, he's too old for that.
Exactly.
Franco
That's what I'm saying
Carlissimo.
Let's stop hyping on the past. Let's try and create something new. Because now, we got a Beast. Well, now if they recast Beast, it's like, well, what the hell was going on in the morning? That was a different universe.
Man, I'm starting to hate this conversation.
I mean, I hope.
Actually, before you got here, Tim, I actually said that this started because I said I think at the end of the Deadpool film, at the end of Deadpool 3, they're going to do something that reboots the X-Men.
Yes,
they're
going to bring the X-Men franchise again now that it's all under the same umbrella.
I'm sorry, but the Marvel needs it. MCU needs it right now.
Yeah, they need something.
There is nothing saving this MCU or this phase of.
They need the X-Men. They need the.
Bring back the Russos.
Jonathan Majors is out. Right, he's fired.
Bring back standards.
So what do you do now in this phase?
Hey, Barb, I think we got the same water bottle.
No,
we don't. No, we don't. It's
Nope,
no different.
nope,
Bud Light.
She hit you with the. Not really.
Ain't got that water. They ain't got purified water in the side. They just got it.
Nah, how's is purified in the lake of Minnetonka?
Rodney, we want you to give us your critique of Echo.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Did you go to sleep yet?
Me and Rodney agree on this one.
I did. So I did not hate it, but I didn't enjoy it either. It wasn't as good as the Netflix stuff. I don't really know much about the characters.
Thor made you watch it for a review.
Say what?
Ooh.
You're basically saying Thor made you watch it for a review.
I watched it because I was excited. I wanted to see what Disney's version of Netflix was going to look like because I had hope that they won't fuck up Daredevil or Punisher, but I'm not sure anymore. So we'll see.
I was excited when Daredevil showed up.
For the 12 seconds that he was on screen?
He showed up. Yeah. He was in the red suit. He looked badass. He was kicking ass. But then Kingpin makes the appearance, and Kingpin, he's a little bitch. They ruined him in Hawkeye. You had little Kate destroy him in one night when Matt Murdock took a whole season to get him cornered to do this. And they weakened him so much.
Yeah.
And it's funny because like I watched Echo, and what they did to him was just awful. And then God, I watched Echo, and it was I was trying to convince myself that it was good, but it was not. It was terrible. It was awful.
It was bad.
I like that they casted the character from Echo, that she is deaf, and she also she's missed a lip. She was great. It was the script that sucked.
Yeah, I'm like, what the heck is going on here?
She was not likable at all because I felt like I'm supposed to like this girl, but she keeps doing all these things that make me hate her. She's putting all these people in danger. And, I'm worried.
Let's go Disney.
Let's just say, bring the effing X-Men into the Marvel universe. That's it. Bring
I want them to get their stuff together.
Fantastic Four is
guys, can I ask a question?
Fantastic Four?
How many of you guys have you guys modified the way that you watch shows because of like this new day and age and how media is presented to us?
Yeah.
No.
Yep. Yes.
100%. I no longer watch shows with socks on. Socks come off before I watch any of the MCU.
Oh, okay. Okay. I don't mean like I don't mean like
your ritual and shit.
I don't mean like that.
Oh, okay.
Like ignoring
Like
social
a show like Echo, I put it on, and within like 10 minutes, if I don't feel like I want to watch it, I end up fast forwarding for like 10 minutes and then stopping and going, still boring. Still boring.
Yeah, I can't do
Still
that.
boring. Next episode. Until
My
I
wife does that in the bedroom.
Until I get the story and then I go, cool, I don't need to watch this fucking show. I got what I needed to get. I know what points happened. Now I can move on to the next thing because they're forcing me to watch this crap.
Oh no! Well,
I wish I could do that.
I'm kind of there.
I can do that. No problem.
I'm scared to miss something if I fast forward that might make me like it, so I suffer through it.
I'm like Rodney. I'm sitting there like Jesse Jackson with hope.
Everything that we get is pretty much, one eye.
If it doesn't catch my interest within like the next, like in the first 5 minutes, I turn it off. I just don't watch it.
Can I say I watched the new What If show for Marvel, and I was like, what the hell is this?
Oh God, it was garbage.
It was garbage. Was the Ultron story, but this one was very disjointed. I didn't make sense.
Yeah, I was like,
trash.
It was. I was like, what is going on here? We're in like, was it 1692? I don't know. Yeah. Like,
it's like everybody had a say. And there's no common thread. We're just gonna throw it all together and see what happens. Y'all like the first one, right? And this is why I'm telling you, be very afraid of Deadpool.
I am.
Disney.
Don't worry.
Disney.
I'm not worried. I'm not worried.
Yeah.
I think if there's one star on the planet that has as much pull as Disney at the moment, it's probably Ryan Reynolds. So
God, yes. What is he? What?
I saved this one. I saved this one for you, David.
What? Oh my God! I need this in my soul.
Ain't this the OG?
It's a lust in my body.
They did a paint job on it like he's turning.
Yeah, I was gonna say flesh tone.
That's
he's turning green.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God,
okay.
That's crazy.
That paint is dope.
That's the OG.
That's the OG that they done painted it. So like he's turning green.
That's the OG cannoli owes me.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's the one cannoli guy give you.
Yeah,
I love the paint.
I didn't like this piece until I saw this.
I would never get rid of that piece.
I always said, why do they like this piece? Then when they did this, I said, okay.
The knuckles, the hands, the fingers, the fingernails, the face, the jaw, the nose, is everything about that piece speaks to me. That's crazy.
But now it's highlighted now though. Like before, I just felt like I was just like, okay, but now
that looks incredible.
Now it looks amazing.
So he gets big and then turns green?
That's usually how it happens.
Pause.
Big and then turns blue and purple.
Yeah.
To each his own.
I never liked the OG Hulk.
I'm a sucker for Hulks, so
I didn't until I saw this. Like,
I mean, I would have paid $10,000 for one.
No, hell no.
No.
Yeah.
You can get them for a full set of what is it? Defender comics 1 through 25. That Cannoli is supposed to give me, you bastard. Oh wow.
I like this.
Oh, you on to something today.
It's from Force Laboratory.
Yeah, this looks good. I think it sold
Stay
out.
on target.
Yeah, I think it did too. Yeah, no, this ain't Stay on Target. It amazes me. As much as you hate that movie, you like saying Stay on Target.
Yeah. I mean, look, that movie was useful because it gave a bunch of it started a bunch of other movies that were good. I just don't like the first one. So
okay.
That's a nice size.
That's
too,
fair.
Of course.
Cool.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Wow, this is the best Melina I've ever
Is this
seen.
third scale? What is
I'm
this?
gonna go get some cookies.
I don't know, man. I found this in one of these random groups. I don't even think it's been produced yet, but like 5 people. Who making this? Like
they
even
need to send it.
even the
Yeah.
dude that the Star Wars dude hit me. He was like, "Man, who making this?" I was like,
So this statue reminds me of like the COVID phase where everybody wore a mask and like people you would meet right with the mask on, and then that was the first time you met them. And then when you'd meet them after COVID and they took their mask off, you would see their face and it would be like this. You'd be like, "What?" That's
why. So you leave that mask on. Let it
yeah.
happen.
You should put the mask back on. What
Just
just
let
happened?
it happen. Now you got to send this statue to the guy that painted that Hulk.
Mm.
Damn,
Yeah.
this is a really good statue.
Yeah, I knew you'd like it, PJ.
For obvious reasons. The muscle tones on that
Yeah, the muscle tone. Yeah.
on that
PJ, can you
tricep.
give us 2 reasons?
left and right.
The rear deltoid is sculpted really well.
I wear the same outfit when I do cardio. It's made by
Oh, God.
Adidas. It's there's no restrictions. I can really get deep strides and get after it.
Oh my goodness! No, but I mean, honestly though, I think the muscle tones look good on this. Or maybe I'm just focusing on 2 big, huge muscle tones here.
No, what y'all think about? What do y'all think about this?
What is the back look
I
like?
think that's kind of cool. It's something different.
This is a actual bronze statue from Heritage Heroes.
Hmm.
What size is it?
I mean, it's like you'll see here. It's like a bust, but it's like
I kind of think that's cool.
it's like something you would find in an actual museum. You know?
Yeah, it's classy.
Yeah.
I don't think I would want this personally.
I mean,
you know,
I don't even want to know how much it costs, but yeah.
Yeah, for me personally, I wouldn't. I mean, it's nice, but I wouldn't want it.
If I was a Cap fan, yeah.
Like, cause this some shit you might find in a square somewhere. You know what I mean? Like,
that's something you find at the bottom.
I don't want that shit in my house.
Yeah.
I don't want that shit in my house. You know.
I love it, but I would hate to see this in some pathetic statue collection.
Does it cost more to get the parts of the statue that are not shown? Like you don't see this part, the bottom half.
Get the other arm.
Yeah, I mean, I can display that in my my bathroom.
We got more pictures of this.
So this is what controversy with this or something?
Is Franco still in the chat?
I don't think there's any controversy.
We think so, but we got more pictures of it later. You know,
is there a hole that he comes through? I just want to know how he fit through that hole.
Yeah, that's my problem. The glass. The glass is the only thing.
Wait a minute. What are you guys talking about?
Well, we'll see it. We'll see it later.
Glass, right?
Oh, so you think when he jumped through that window, he was fully extended already?
No. I don't want to see that.
I just want to make sure that you're not imagining.
I don't want to see a Bugs Bunny type effect with little horns.
You're imagining he would put as much of his body through the window. He's putting as little of his body through the window.
Yes, but it's almost perfect rectangle or a perfect square.
Well, I mean, it's welded with metal.
No, the glass pattern.
Yeah. The stained glass is welded with metal.
He obviously out of the window in a cannonball format and then right out.
Yeah.
So the glass at the top and the glass at the bottom, it would not bend outward as he's going through it.
I don't know. I would imagine his body would pierce through and it would shatter horizontals.
But at what force would he have to run at a window? Unless there is a cannon on the other side.
Wait, is there not a picture of this? So
we're gonna get to it later. We just this is I don't know what the fuck is. Hold on, I don't know what's going on here.
What?
I don't know what's going on here, but I need to find out what the fuck is going on with this.
That's Force Lab, though, right?
Yeah, I know, but what is it? Is it the TIE fighter? Is it the cockpit? What the fuck is it?
It's a TIE fighter. It's probably the insides of a TIE fighter.
So it's the cockpit with him in the cockpit.
Not TIE fighter. His TIE Interceptor.
But that's what I'm saying. Is it him in the cockpit, or is it?
Yeah.
Is it okay? That's what I need to know. So then we might need to cop this shit. That's all I'm saying. So we don't know yet. But
Dazzler.
Yes, I'm a huge Dazzler fan. I had all her books.
I want this.
Do you want it?
I want it so bad.
Like a lust in a body.
You know the funny thing about this statue is, about 2 days before it was announced that it was going to come out, right? I was playing the Guardians of the Galaxy game.
Oh, good game.
And in Peter Quill's room, he's actually got a poster of her in this exact fucking pose on his wall.
Can you get a screen grab of that?
I'd have to open up the game, but let me have a look.
No, not at the moment. I'm saying in general.
No, Jason, do it right now.
Jason's gonna go and play the whole game all over again.
Yo, so I have a question. How come you guys aren't wondering how she got down this spiral? Why aren't you guys worried about what happened before this movement?
I don't care that much about that.
Yeah, no, I
just
think
love
it's interesting
her
that people are
armpits.
so selective because so much of the story was told in that Daredevil piece
Images of
that
the
they want
Dazzler
more.
comic book.
And
Yeah, but
there's
Tim,
no
it's
story
not like
told in
she's
this
skating
piece.
out of a mouse hole of a wall behind her.
Instead, she's skating out of nothing.
I mean, I guess you could say maybe
Yep.
she's skating in the ceiling.
I'm
So
just
where's
trying to
the
make a
ceiling?
very
if there's
obvious
disco balls
point.
at the top?
Just trying to make a very obvious point.
I'm more critical of a statue I like.
They're going with the uncanny X-Men look of her and not her book.
So before I move on, this is from the Beast Wars piece from XM, and people had asked for the Energon cubes to be put on, so they're putting them on.
Was any of that English?
Because
I explained to my boy, I said that's the one line I would not.
The picture in the messenger group, Thor.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I'll get to. So this is the Demon Slayer from
nice.
Infinity Studios.
Yeah, this is very nice.
If you're into that kind of thing.
My kids watch this stuff, but I've seen a couple episodes. I'm like, damn, this statue is nice. I wonder if it lights up.
Now, are we going to judge what kind of lake that this character is coming at? If there's enough water in that lake?
I think that's the dragon, dude. Look at it right here. See? See the eye right there?
That's him crazy.
No, I'm the opposite of crazy. I'm not thinking about any of that stuff. I just went, that's a cool looking Daredevil piece, and everybody else is looking for a problem with it, and I'm like, I don't see a problem.
No, that's my only issue. I'm still going to get it. I would have liked to see more of the glass broken. Like, don't have a hole.
Sure.
Have it almost all gone.
When you get it, break more of the glass.
Oh my god.
That's what I probably will do. We'll break more of the glass.
By the way, this Killer Clowns used to.
This is Killer Clowns from outer space, man. This scared the out of my kids.
Scared me. Scared me.
I lost my virginity.
When my kids wasn't listening, hey, come here, watch this. Sit down.
I wonder if they're gonna make the big top too for them to go with.
Oh man, this is crazy. They got to make the little one.
I don't think this clown can come out of the front of the base. I don't think that hole's big enough.
This guy here. You're special. You're special, I tell you.
So I think I gotta switch out face too.
Oh god.
This is this PCS?
Yeah.
Damn, they're killing it. They're killing it.
I think Dante said he getting this right.
Oh wow.
I think this is the second one. Didn't they make another one before this?
What, a Killer Clown one?
I think so. I think they're making like all of them. They're making all the Killer Clowns.
Yeah, they got to make the little one. I like the little one. He's crazy.
Wow.
I've actually never seen this movie.
This movie freaked the shit
I
out
would not vote for you to go do that tonight.
So Jason, this one's for you, man. I've been waiting to hear your opinion on these, Jason. These are the Legendary Beast third scale.
I've been seeing these. They look fucking amazing, eh? Well, that's 80. That's late 80s, early 90s, 100%.
So will you be investing in this sort of thing?
Probably not, man. I've got that many Batman and Superman already.
I see.
I don't think the portraits match the body.
Let me ask you, which character do you think, out of all the statue companies and custom companies, which character did they make the most?
Easy, man. Easy. That's an easy question.
Batman and Iron Man.
Batman and Wolverine.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'd say Batman and Spider-Man.
I say, yeah, Batman and Spider-Man for sure.
I think
Batman takes the cake.
Yeah,
Batman
Batman's
on top.
But I mean, wait, Jason, you're a Batman fan. Do you think that's you're okay with that? Like that many Batmans out there?
There's that many fans, and they've all got their own interpretations of him. You know what I mean?
Sure.
They've all got their own
gotcha.
favorites. So look, they keep making them because people keep fucking buying.
Yep.
So I don't think having so many is a bad thing. I think what sucks is when you spend your hard-earned money on one version, and then 3 weeks later, a better version.
Yeah, they drop a more definitive version of
Yeah.
what you would have bought. Yeah,
I think, yeah,
You know,
I think
That's what I hate.
But you know, look, I've got the original Sideshow Modern with Dan Dynamic Menace's leather cape, and that for me, that's the epitome. Like that's a Batman that I grew up with. You know, in the blue suit, like the
That's what I got too. I don't have the
Yeah.
custom cape, but that's my Batman too.
Yeah,
Batman-
and see, and I've got the
Batman's
Superman next to him with his fabric cape, and to me, they're the Superman and the Batman that I grew up with. Yeah, but you know, anyone younger than that would look at it and go, "That's not
this
my
is
Superman."
freaking spicy.
So they
Yes.
added a light
This
up to the
is
Ghost Rider.
spicy
This
as
don't even feel
hell.
like a show.
This looks fucking good.
That's the sideshow one. Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
I'm in shock. That
Do you
side-
think
that
this is better
side-
than the XM one?
You're bugging.
No way.
No,
Oh.
Yes.
I like it better now, but it's not.
Walk away from the ledge.
Yeah.
Do you think this is better
No,
than
this
the
first came out,
XM?
absolutely
Let
not.
us know, chat. Let us know.
Absolutely not.
Slide. Somebody take the rocks away from him. He's smoking too much.
Absolutely
when
not.
this first
Hey,
came out,
hey,
was this
hey,
on?
David! Did you see that XM were advertising for a sales executive role in Singapore?
Yeah, and I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna be walking from the beach right to work.
Ooh, what the hell?
This is Connecticut
yes,
right now.
That's amazing.
Oh.
That's Zack
On
Snyder's
sale
Superman.
today.
Yeah,
Definitely not.
That's in the scene at the end of the first episode.
That's Zack Snyder's Superman.
Definitely not. That would have been cool though.
This dude's on Mortal Kombat now.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
play with him. Pause.
Play.
Super popular now,
Hey.
man.
This was how my firstborn was conceived.
Swinging
my
balls around the house.
Are you saying that he's emulating your sperm?
Maybe the head being ripped off is.
So
Hey,
Connecticut was getting away
Yeah,
from
this
the.
looks good.
You got to switch
man
out
is
head.
I have to say, this looks good.
There's only
Yeah.
one problem with it.
Fantastic skull.
What's up with the port?
No, you got
So-
to.
Okay.
You got to switch.
That-
Yeah,
that's
they
it.
need to work on that portrait. It looks
If
too.
you wanted to be accurate to both the
looks
comics
too
and the
soft.
cartoon.
Need some
You need to
emotion.
have that head that you're showing now, but there's also he's missing the damage to his chest. You know where the speedster like pummeled the shit out of
I
him.
think he
He's
got
all
it.
bruised and the shirt's all ripped up.
No, he didn't. Okay.
You need some emotion. Oh, one of those portraits at least.
Well, that's what I'm saying. In that one there, where he's got because he's already suffered where he's got the thumbs in the eyes. You know what I mean? That have made his eyes go that color.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm just jealous of that mustache.
you can grow that porn mustache too.
Ooh.
Some teething and
Oh wow,
You trying to kiss him?
wow, that's amazing.
Are you saying wow because of the statue or because wow you would like for her to choke you?
So, quick
No,
question.
no, that looks crazy.
So, quick question. So, if Wolverine's power is to regenerate and heal,
Yeah.
is he circumcised?
Well,
Yes,
That's
he's
actually a good
circumcised,
question.
bro.
That's a good
You like to tell
question.
him
Yes, he's circumcised.
That is a good question.
Mutant powers didn't kick in when he was a baby.
Yeah.
You know how it
Take that
works.
one for you, buddy. Can I?
They did it? When did he get his powers?
I was gonna say he didn't taste circumcised
up in Canada.
Oh no!
The earliest we know him is growing up in Canada hundreds of years ago, and he's not Jewish, so I would doubt that he's circumcised.
That's disgusting that we.
All right, here we go.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
It kind of looks perfect.
Yeah, perfect. Never mind.
There you go. There's a good shot right there.
Yeah, that's my issue.
I ain't got no issue.
The issue is it's just a big hole. Is
It's
that
a
what you're
big
saying?
perfect square.
This one looks better than the picture I saw. The picture I saw, it had a round circle cut out. I haven't seen
Around.
But the thing too, he's a cannonball coming out, right?
Yeah, he comes in as a cannonball, and he
because if he had his hands spread out, like he wouldn't fit through that little window.
The exclusive is
if he went through in that pose, his arms would still be on the outside of the building while the rest of him came out.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like you have to be you have to go through that as a
Yes,
cannonball.
I get that part. So none of the glass would be bending outward. Is that what you're telling me? That metal that is keeping them in place, that bends, but that glass wouldn't be bending out.
Can you zoom in? Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're imagining this as a single solid piece all the way through, but it looks like there's a horizontal bar that separated the top pane and the bottom pane. So when he broke through, that metal bar is what you're seeing that's holding him. So maybe partial of the bottom, and you can see where his feet would have kicked a little bit more, and partial of the top got kicked out. I mean, I think we're overanalyzing something that doesn't need to be overanalyzed.
No, I think it's an
like
easy
I said.
fix.
Nobody said anything about Dazzler. Why is there a fucking disco ball on the floor? About, how come the disco ball that's normally in
she's on the
floor,
ceiling.
how did it get there?
Because she's on the ceiling.
Yeah, exactly. If you do enough drugs, the disco ball is on the floor. But this
very
piece, I
weird.
think I'm gonna get it, or I know I'm gonna get it. But I think I'm gonna take some needle nose pliers, and I'm gonna try and
bust it out.
Oh gosh,
yeah, there. I'm trying to zoom in.
I'm gonna try and get more natural breaks by breaking it for real.
Oh my god! Don't
tell it.
All right, you know what, guys? I'm gonna find a church cathedral. I'm gonna just do a cannibal right out of that window.
Yeah,
that is fun.
And take a
Especially if
picture
you're naked.
going through it and see where the glass.
The priest is like, "What the heck?"
Like people were saying, the portrait is bad. I think the portrait is great. It was just,
what? Really? Let me see.
Yeah, they said something about Gary Busey and crap I was saying on Facebook.
Gary Busey? Oh my god! What? Are you sure that they're not doing drugs with Gary Busey?
They may be, because the pictures I saw, the portrait looked fine.
Gary Busey,
I love everything about this except for the glass.
The glass thing is the only thing that stood out to me.
Yeah, right. I think that's an easy.
It would have been nice if it would have had some glass, like on the bottom of the base, like glass that would have fallen.
Yeah. Which it looks like broken glass sticks to the rod that holds him. So I think I think it'd be easy to just take. I think it'd be easy to just take that broken glass and set it on the floor and set it on the rod.
I think everybody should spend 20 minutes tonight and look up how they make stained glass for churches.
I mean, I do that on the daily. Every night before I go to bed, I look up how to make stained glass. Yeah, I don't know why that's a new thing to anybody.
Well, wait, I love this PCS too, right?
Yeah, first they made Jordan, now
man,
Larry Legend.
That doesn't look like Larry Legend.
Yeah, it does. It's a little off in my opinion.
But that Jordan looks
armpit
good.
Hair.
Oh gosh.
Dude, if they make rooted armpit hair, I ain't buying that shit.
I'm tired of adding it to all my female statues. It'd be nice if a statue came with it.
Telling you,
I don't remember these shoes either. Like I always remember the Converse ones.
Yeah, Converse. Unless they didn't
get the license for that, boy.
They probably didn't get the license.
Maybe not. Yeah.
The basketball looks small.
That costs a lot.
Basketball. I didn't even notice that the basketball.
Yeah, it's smaller than his head.
Look like a duck pin.
The bigger thing is, so Hush Superman from Prime, like there's definitely a bulge. This guy's flat in front like Ken. What happened?
Oh,
y'all are zooming in on the wrong ball.
It does look like a tiny.
This guy needs one of those Reese Cup hearts.
Well, hearts, because he has an
Are you sure this is a statue or the thing that you put on top of your cake?
No.
Somebody said that about Jordan. They said it looked like a cake topper.
Yeah, I thought Jordan looked good.
No, Jordan looks good. No, this one needs a little work. I'm sure they'll work on it.
So there's the dimensions.
You think they were happy when they did this one because that's as high as a white man can jump?
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness! What is this?
This is Samurai Beyond from XM.
Oh my goodness gracious!
I'm not feeling this one at all.
The samurai stuff is still going on with Batman.
This is what happens when you leave a
of
pizza in the oven too long.
Man.
I ain't feeling this.
What are we wait? What's next? Ninja Batman. Oh wait, they do have a Ninja Batman, right?
To go with the crappy
oh jeez.
I want a Princess Batman. When does that statue come out?
I wouldn't doubt if it came out. Yeah, I ain't feeling this shit.
Jeez,
I think this looks better than the Riddler Ninja statue came out.
Like the actual Batman don't look bad, but the base, like what is going on with the base?
What is going on in general, man? Like, what is going on? This is too much.
They're trying to make it futuristic, but
threw
old.
a bunch of Cheetos.
Yeah, no.
He said he threw a bunch of Cheetos.
Yeah, I'm passing on this one.
Hey, at least there's not a disco ball on the floor.
No disco ball.
That's a ceiling.
Tim's never going to talk to me again after the show.
Oh, Ark, I don't care.
His exclusive portrait for the.
That doesn't look like Gary.
I think it's fine.
I like it.
No, it doesn't.
That don't look like Gary Busey.
That doesn't look like Gary Busey.
That looks ridiculous.
Oh my goodness.
No.
I like this
Look,
over the open mouth.
Somebody posted a Gary Busey next to it, and you could tell it definitely does not look like Gary Busey.
Wait, is it Gary Busey now or in
Lethal Weapon Gary Busey or Predator 2 Gary Busey?
What's his name in Lethal Weapon?
Mr. Joshua. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Joshua, yeah.
Because that version, I mean, where he has his hand out under the flame and holds it up the whole time, that would be a badass Daredevil. I mean, I wouldn't mind. I know
exactly what you're talking. I know exactly what you're talking
about. Yeah, but if we're doing Gary Busey now, I wouldn't want that Daredevil.
Gary Busey now look like Nick Nolte now.
Yeah.
Like they look like the same dude.
Yeah.
Me too, right?
Here you go, King. The ECC, Horace, Bus.
I would love it if I was collecting Bus. I'm gonna really have to get to Zion Art and have to hold him hostage and tell him he can't make any more Star Wars statues until he finishes my Gods of Egypt. I just need the two.
He's making a whole bunch of other shit. He making the Avatar and a whole bunch of kind of stuff.
Yeah. He needs to get back to where he need to get back to. This looks beautiful.
Stay on target.
When I saw this was beautiful, but I need those two statues.
I gotta say, like, you know, when I got a chance to work Green Studios booth and I hung out with the owner of ECCC, man, and you know, he was the same owner for Cinemaquette, and he was just kind of explaining the business to me. Man, he really is dedicated in making really high quality, movie accurate statues and props, man. Like if you look at every the Jurassic Park dinosaur statue that he made, the T-Rex, he got like the real people that worked on that T-Rex to work on that statue.
There's everything you get for the day.
Oh, that's the other portrait.
Yeah. The one we just saw, that was exclusive.
That looks really good.
That looks good.
I'm excited for this. I really am.
What I would do is I would get this and I would get a Tim's Nightcrawler and put them together.
This is 1/3 here.
He said,
I'm going to do a live unboxing with a Tim for the statue.
Don't make this an a Tim thing. I just think I find it funny. I sit back and I watch what people say, and I just find stuff funny. Like nobody has said, why is there texture all over his classic suit? But everybody's talking about the broken glass as if it had broken glass, that's what they'd buy it. All right, cool. I'd buy it if it had broken glass. Well, you didn't want a Daredevil 1/3 statue. You wanted a broken glass statue.
I've always wanted it. I mean, I got the OG sideshow.
Wanted some broken glass.
I got the Daredevil bust. I mean, I've got a whole shelf dedicated to Daredevil. I'm reading Daredevil currently, so
please, I'm hunting that XM Daredevil, and everybody keeps giving me the slip.
XM made a Daredevil?
Yeah,
It's an older piece.
It goes right in here with my Kingpin.
Which one? Perfect, where he's sliding?
Yeah, the one when he's sliding down.
Oh yeah.
And I can throw the XM Electra right in the back of it. Yeah.
Wait, Art, do you have was it Heroes collectibles Daredevil?
Hero?
Is it Hero?
Hard
Hero.
Yeah, that one looks good though.
Well,
the one where he's standing, dude, that was one of the. I think that's one of the
Who
best.
Who came
out
with the name of that company?
Hard Hero.
No, man, that's an absolute no. Like we're sitting there and they say, "Yo, what's the name of the company?"
I would have called. No, I would have called it Rock Hard Veiny Heroes or something.
Yeah. Hey, King. Are you dead set on that XM Daredevil? I'm glad Bat Kid said that because I don't want to be the guy saying it, but that thing is all legs, bro.
I know. I saw it. He's sliding down. I see all of that stuff.
Yeah, but his head is small too, and he's got really long leg.
I would go Iron Studios Daredevil.
Oh,
I know.
Yeah.
Really, Iron Studios Daredevil's very nice.
Rodney. Yeah. I'm going $300 Daredevil.
Well, wait, Rodney, do you still have your Iron Studios Punisher?
Oh yeah.
I love that Punisher, man.
So King, you don't want Daniel Bell sideshow Daredevil?
I had a chance to get it, and the guy flaked. Right, so
I had that one. That was really good.
Either one of those.
I'm at a position now, like I can get a piece if I want to get a piece. It's just two pieces that I really want. That's it. Two pieces that I really want, and
I'm with getting statues. It's like I get a statue the same when I get sex. It's birthday and Christmas. That's the only time I get statues now.
And the only reason why I want the Super Scroll is because I know they're going to finish the Fantastic Four line, and I can't wait to see what the Human Torch looks like.
XM?
Yeah.
I thought they already said they're scrapping it.
Well, they can scrap it. If they scrap it, then I'm going to be stuck with a Super Scroll and a thing.
That's what everybody's stuck with.
Time off a minute. Tim, do me a favor. Make a heart, bro. I just want to see. Make a heart with your hands. How the
hell you did that?
It's a feature on iPhone, like because when you did the thumbs up, the thumbs up comes up, and then something makes it.
Wow!
If you do something, you do the two, and I think something happens.
Like a peace sign?
No, something you makes fireworks come.
I want to see something too.
Well, I'm going to get one statue this year. There's only one that I've seen that I want to get, and that's that Superman and Lois diorama.
That one that just came out. That looks good.
Jason,
the one that Rodney got? You got that one, right, Rodney?
No, I think you're talking about a different one, right? He's flying with Lois. He's flying with Lois or something.
He got the death of
Superman's not crying.
Yeah.
Lois isn't crying.
That's a crazy good scene.
Yeah.
That comic book is dope.
Yes, it was.
I want to get I know it's crazy, but I like that Prime one, the Batman statue, Robert Pattinson one.
I just can't do movie pieces.
I'm gonna be really upset
I think that's
if they do
I
not
think that's
finish
the
that
best
Fantastic Four, bro.
That's the best modern Batman.
I think it's the most realistic Batman armor that they've done. Yeah,
I think I like that. Batman.
I think that Batman movie is the best Batman movie, but I don't think that's the best Batman.
I've been lazy.
Who is the best Batman?
To me, Ben Affleck's the best Batman.
Yeah, I agree.
I love his Batman.
I agree. Bruce Wayne. I like that Batman.
Thank you.
If you want an older Batman that looks like he's been around and copped a fair bit, that's
he look like an old German Shepherd.
I like that Batman.
I hated Batman when he was Batman.
Wow. Yeah,
he's a little chunky, right?
No, I just thought because of what they did in the movie, like they made him an asshole in that Batman versus.
Well, that's what we're saying. We're not talking about the movie. We just saying
that's what made me like or hate him. So
I mean, I get it. Saying that, Rodney, if you're talking the cinematic version of Batman v Superman, yeah, he was made to be an absolute cockbag. Yeah. But when you watch the
cockbag, I like that.
When you watch the extended version, it fleshes it out a bit more.
Yeah, but it didn't take away his assholeness.
I like Robert Pattinson.
Remember
I like his Batman.
Remember when he said that?
I don't like his Bruce Wayne. I think his Bruce Wayne sucked.
How many good guys have we seen? How many stayed good? You know, in reference to Two-Face and the rest of them, right?
Like Patterson, I guarantee his fingernails were painted black. Like he was.
I love Patterson.
Emo.
I thought he was dope. I just didn't like his. I didn't like his Bruce Wayne. I don't like.
He didn't Bruce Wayne. He didn't Bruce Wayne. He wanted
warm milk before bed.
Can I tell you though? That was the best Batmobile.
I don't care what anyone says. I'll give you that. Yeah,
I'm telling you, if you have a 4K,
the Tumbler though, bro,
HD TV and a surround sound system, buy that Blu-ray, that 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. It will knock your socks up with that sound.
That scene was better. I think the scene was better.
When that Tumbler come around the corner,
he was like, my rule when I watch comic movies, I don't wear socks. I wouldn't know if it knocked my socks off, but that Batmobile, it was so lame. It was awful. It looked like a normal car.
He just became Batman. He's
that's why he's
on his own. Oh my goodness!
It's a Tumbler. Yo, when he took the thing off the Tumbler, it was like, I want that.
The Tumbler was just as bad. It was stupid.
No, the Tumbler was awesome.
I like that Tumbler.
I think Batman and Robin Batmobile over the Tumbler.
That's not real.
Yo,
if you're a Batman, you're trying to stay incognito, but you can't be incognito with that big ass.
If you pull up down the block on me and you pull up in a converted Challenger. Or you pull down the block in a Tumbler, I'm running from the Tumbler.
Yeah, but the fact that everybody refers to it as the Tumbler means it's not the Batmobile.
Yeah,
but I mean, it is
a whole new thing.
No, but I mean, it is the Batmobile. It's just the best Batmobile.
It ain't the Batmobile. Nobody has.
I don't think that.
It's 89 Batmobile is number 1. It's Adam West Batmobile number 2. Number 3 is Batman the Animated Series. And then who gives a fuck about the rest?
Can they jump from roof to roof though?
Why would Batman?
Can they jump from roof to roof though?
Why is Batman driving?
Because he can't fly. That's why.
That's stupid. He's supposed to be the greatest.
That Tumbler will crush those Batmobiles.
On a roof.
Land right off of.
Yeah, did you see the villains' faces when the Tumbler pulled up? Like, oh shit, he got that.
Batman can solve riddles, but can't follow street signs.
He can solve riddles, but he doesn't know it.
It's a scary tank, but nobody has ever said, "Oh, my favorite is the Batmobile," and meant that car. They say the Tumbler. It's not the Batmobile.
Because we know that's a separate one. That's
because we know it's not a Batmobile.
It's the Tumbler. So many people would have known. Hey, I drove that. I test drove that. I was trained to drive that. Like, it's not like 89 Batmobile comes down the street and they're like, "Oh yeah, I was trained to drive that." Nobody was trained to drive that. The Tumbler, 100 people were trained to drive.
The dude who played Richie keeps saying he won't play Batman.
Oh, he's talking about the guy from Hawk and Dove. He talking about Hawk.
Yeah.
Hawk and Dove.
From
Yeah, I think he got too jacked.
Nah, he needs to stick to Reacher. Don't mess with
well,
the thing is, though, it does look like James Gunn has reached out to him. So
he's in the Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, he's a bad guy. Yeah, he's in Fast and Furious.
He played a good bad guy too.
Yeah, I was not seeing that coming. I did not see that coming.
I didn't see that coming.
Speaking of Fast and the Furious, what the hell is going on with that series, man? I mean, Toretto jumping from the freaking the dam and explosions. I'm like, this guy has.
The last one was good.
Wait. Now you're confused. At one point, they were in space.
Yeah, that part was corny with the duct tape on the car in the space. Yeah, that part was.
Ludicrous in space is okay, but now it's a problem.
Hey,
the whole fucking thing's been corny since the second one.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's fun though.
I love it. Yeah, it's fun. I love it.
It's a guilty pleasure. I
Look,
want to.
Y'all can have y'all Kong and Godzilla. Let me have my Fast and Furious.
Wait a second.
I'll tell you what though, Rodney, I am actually keen on seeing that Japanese Godzilla movie.
I do.
You didn't see it? -1?
Yeah, that was really good.
Amazon pulled the rug out because there's a movie on Amazon called -1, and I thought that was a Godzilla movie, so I thought I was gonna watch it.
I was recommended that after Two Girls, One Cup.
Yo, that you're out of control.
Do not watch that.
You're out of control.
I ain't making 90 seconds on that.
I'll tell you what though, I am enjoying that Monarch Legacy of Monsters show.
Yo, I haven't seen that. I got to see it, but that Godzilla movie is the best Godzilla movie I've seen in the last 15 years.
I think it got nominated for an
Oscar,
right?
It's not for an Oscar.
Is it because it's more serious and they actually make Godzilla scary and the bad guy and?
Yeah,
and it's not even really about him. It's really about the humans that's there. Mm-hmm. He's just this ancillary thing that's there. But when he is on screen, he makes the most of his time. And they did some things with him. Because I don't want to spoil it at all. They did some things with him that hasn't been done with Godzilla yet.
I think Tim is regretting his life choices right now.
I'm a fucking old guy, bro. I got kids. I'm tired.
You look good. You look young.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Yeah.
You know what, Tim? The beard's still looking lustrous, my friend.
Thanks.
He got pissed off with you guys bothering him with that damn Daredevil.
No, I just
yeah.
We haven't done a chat in a while, but obviously, like I still look at everything, and I was just looking at everybody's comments about everything, not just the Daredevil, and I'm just like, man, I don't even understand the hobby anymore.
I have no pictures of my kids, but I have a picture of a Tim on my phone. I just want everybody to know that.
I am scared in what you do with that picture, Ark.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Ark,
you wearing a Phoenix costume?
Why are you in the bathroom for so long?
Nothing happens. You pull out the old picture of a Tim.
I got some fun ones that you too,
He's out of control.
Yeah, I was gonna say before, I something's been bothering me for like the longest time, guys. And I'm gonna be honest, and I hope you guys can take me seriously here. But
oh gosh,
what the F is going on in Miami, Barb? I want to know with this stupid alien. That's kidding.
Oh.
Aliens, you say?
There's no aliens.
I want to know. There's like 30 cop cars in that mall.
There's way more than that, bro.
Miami's dramatic.
I was like, what the heck?
She's been paid off.
Someone jaywalked to Miami, and that's what happened.
Miami is just dramatic. We had also there was a group of people that went into like Kohl's and stole I don't know how much merchandise, and they fled on a van. Yeah, if you can look it up on YouTube. So they fled, and it was literally where I live down in Homestead, which is right at the tippy top, bottom of Florida. And they drove, I would say, maybe an hour. They were chased for an entire hour into Broward County, which is, we're in Dade. Next one up is Broward, then Palm Beach. They went all the way to Broward County, and that's where they caught them. And it was like a shit ton of cops. It was highway patrols. It was cops from all different, like, you know.
What the hell for one car?
And it was, and you know, it's crazy because it's like you're chasing these people. Yes, I get it. They stole a shit ton of merchandise, but how many lives didn't they put at risk? You know, like high speed chasing down the highway. You know, it was crazy. But Miami's dramatic like that.
Miami police is
Florida
dramatic.
is like that though. I used to listen to when I play this game Rust, and in there you got like an in-game radio, and it tunes to Tampa Bay, where they played Chuck and Dave the Freak. Do you know which station that is, Bob?
Which one?
It's a classic rock station, and they play in the mornings. They play Chuck and Dave the Freak, and they go through all like the funny news stories and that from Florida. And if you want to fucking piss yourself laughing, just listen to these guys tell you the stories of what's happened overnight here in Florida, the latest stories. You're like, what the fuck?
There's an Instagram page, Only in Dade. I mean, the shit you see on there is wild. It's super wild. But, you know, the thing is that it really only takes one phone call from somebody that was probably caught up in that fight, saying that there were people with guns or whatnot, and then, you know, they're going to respond to something like that because, you know, we had a couple years back a mass shooting at a school, and, you know, it's just one of those things that, you know, I'm pretty sure somebody made calls, some people made calls saying there were guns or whatever, and, you know, it just got crazy, you know. But no, I don't think there's any aliens. I mean, there's
not in Miami.
We cannot confirm.
Yeah. If they could take a little video of somebody twerking while they're actually in a car on another car that's driving.
Hey, that was in Grand Theft Auto.
You can't catch it, like.
You know, well, I'll think of it this way. I think if there's aliens that have actually come to this planet and they're here, we'd be about as interesting to them as birds are to us. Like, we like to watch them and go marvel and study them and stuff like that, but we don't try and hold conversations with them.
I know this. I know when Obama was in office, Will Smith took his son. They went to the White House for something, and he got to talk to Obama. And Obama said, "You can ask me anything." He said, "Really?" He said, "Are there aliens?" And Obama didn't answer.
Then he's like, "Get your wife's names. My wife's names out your effing mouth."
Keep these alien things out their mouth. So who's got statues coming in? I think I have stuff coming in soon.
Let me see what I got coming in.
Coming in, but
there's a rumor that something might show up very soon. We cannot confirm, but
wait,
deny?
In your house?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So, it's a long story. Somebody got this for me, and they sent it. They're sending it. So it's as a result, I'm be giving. I mean, it's a clue. I'm be giving Rodney a statue because I don't need it anymore. So,
well, yeah. I was gonna ask you guys this too, and also specifically a Tim. You know, like with the, you know, they're making a new Mystique now, right?
Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna add? They're gonna still make like new X-Men pieces, like the new Wolverine and a new line in general?
I think they're gonna make a new Wolverine because of their art print that they showed, the tiger stripe. I think we're gonna get a tiger stripe Wolverine.
But we're already,
but that's not always. I get what you're saying, and a lot of times that's true. They showed us fastball last year. This year we got fastball. We never talked about fastball. Mwah.
Oh yeah, let's talk about fastball.
Oh my!
Can we talk about?
Talk about it.
I love it when you add orange juice and vodka. You get more vodka. We're talking about Screwball, right?
I like it with the book.
Oh yeah,
you like it with the book, huh?
Yeah. It looks weird to me without the book because he's just on one foot.
Let me see if I can pull it up.
It doesn't fit in with anything. Though.
Okay.
You can't put Colossus and Wolverine with a book in the middle of your X-Men.
But I don't collect it like that. It's an individual statue, so I like it with the book.
Yeah. I have it pulled up.
I ain't mad at you.
I don't want it with the book just because I wanted to pair up with my other statues. But here.
I'll just say I hope that there's an option for me to not pay more, and I can get it without the book. But if they're only going to make one option, I guess I'm stuck paying for the full thing.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah, I love it like that.
I love it just the way it is with the book.
Well,
I think that's incredible.
I think so too. But a lot of people were concerned about the hand. You know, the way his hand.
Everybody's always got
Thor hand, right?
Yeah,
but again, nobody is concerned about the triangles on his kneecap being the wrong color. Everybody's worried about the hand, but nobody's worried about it being accurate. They're like,
yo,
no, it's cool.
That's the same hand that they use for the Thor.
Thor, yeah.
Right here, in my hand.
Same.
Wait a minute.
Same one.
Wait,
Where is it? There it is. Here we
Can
go.
you zoom in out?
Yeah, it's
Same hand.
And
And I remember getting that
Thor's hand.
statue, and everybody's like, "Oh, his hand looks kind of weird, sticking out like that." And I was like, "I really like the statue. I don't give a damn. His hand is weird."
Wait. How would you? All right. So how would you throw like a ball, or if you were throwing?
I understand the gripe, but it doesn't bother me at all.
No, but like, do you like? For me, like,
you know
I
what's
think
cool?
I would throw like the ball like that, right? Like,
Yeah.
Well,
But
like, would you rather him winning?
But if you had a video and slowed it down, PJ, a video.
The same people who are mad about that fastball hand.
At some point,
nobody got a football handy.
Ain't nobody doing no football hand like that.
You know what it is, Tim?
Hide the style, Jack.
People just need to start bolt fitting.
Wait, Jason, how would you throw a ball or a boomerang?
Wow, that was super racist.
Right?
Hey, wait. Jason, that's not really racist. Australia never had slaves. There couldn't be no racism.
Hear me out. Not everybody does things the same way. Not everybody's gonna throw a ball or throw something the same way. You know, like one of the things that like I'm gonna put it in this way. Football, no, check this out. Like watching football, like because I'm a Dolphins fan. If you watch Tua throw his ball, he does this thing with his other hand. It's kind of weird, you know. You're like,
magical, not weird.
He's left-handed though.
Yeah, he's left-handed, but when you look at his right hand, he does something with his right hand. And he does it all the time. That it's super weird. He distorts his fingers or something. So it's like nobody does things the same way, you know.
All
so
right, let me. Can I ask a metaphysical question? If Colossus's hand.
Wait. I gotta Google that word. Hold on, slow down.
This guy's ridiculous.
Art, can I go?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, cool. Awesome. If Colossus's hand was a fist or not that weird hand pose, how much time would you spend looking at Colossus?
No, see, Tim, that's my thing. It's like if you didn't like this version of his hand, what would you prefer? Him pointing?
No, but what I'm trying to say is something even further than that, right? If his hand was doing something unexceptional, something ordinary, you would only look at Wolverine. You would only be looking at Wolverine, and Colossus would just be there. He'd be just a placeholder for Wolverine's foot to be on his hand, and that's it. You'd only be looking at Wolverine. He has to also do something weird to make you look at the whole statue.
Yeah,
that's just the way I think about it.
Yeah, that's the old Greek javelin pose. Exactly. Just the same way Thor was gonna cut, because he either had the sword or you had the hammer. And it fit better with the sword when I had the sword in my hand. But I'm just like, I didn't get the whole complaint about how the arm is, because when you're gonna throw something with your hand, the other hand is probably like reaching out into space. I don't know, but I don't see anything wrong with it. I think it looks great.
But it's not the same concept is people go, it's the same as the Thor hand. Nobody saw XM's entire first wave of statues were all facing left. Like people want to be so critical, but then they discard criticality when it doesn't serve their narrative in the moment. It's like, I don't have that Thor piece. I don't have to worry about it. I see what they're saying. I get it. If that's why you're not going to buy the statue, solid. Move on. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's like his hand looks just like Thor's hand. Look at XM's entire first wave. All of them were facing left with either their hand pointing or holding something. They were all in the same fucking pose.
There you go. I mean, it's only one fastball special, and that's a custom.
What,
you know, that's one? Yeah. And that's a big boy.
Well,
that's a big
he's
boy.
Also doing this. He's doing some weird stuff with his hand too.
Didn't Bowen do a fastball special?
No.
Or was it Kotobukiya? Somebody once.
No. It was Kotobukiya. They did it was Diamond Select on the Phoenix. They had like a Phoenix set, and you could put Wolverine on Colossus's hand, but it wasn't like built as a fastball special. You had to buy them separately and combine them.
I actually sold my custom fastball.
Did you break it first?
No.
It's so bad.
I think it was massive. It was huge. Like
there was another custom. There was another custom a long time ago. Hallamall made a fastball special.
Oh, that right there. When I went to your house, I'm like, Jesus. I only seen it in picture.
Y'all gonna be getting the fastball or no?
For sure.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I think
I'm getting it.
So it would be nice. Like I've always wanted bigger versions of statues, right? Especially when you have a Dio. But now I'm kind of looking more towards the smaller scale stuff. So it's like, yeah, I could get the fastball special, but where would I put it? Where would it fit in? Would I put it next to my Hulk versus Wolverine? And then it's kind of like the other Dio that's smaller is the Superman Dio that they're making smaller against
or the Wolverine Sabretooth.
Yeah, or there's so many different, small scale stuff that I think I'm gonna go more smaller. This one may be too big to try and make it fit in anywhere.
I gotta grab that Hulk versus Hulkbuster from Sideshow that I've been eyeing. I've been trying to find it. And that's another one where he has everybody's like, I didn't like how the Hulk hand is grabbing the Hulkbuster. I don't give a shit.
Oh, the thumb and the shoulder?
Yeah, I don't care.
That's something else, Jason. They remaking that Doomsday Superman dial Iron Studios is, but it's 1/10 scale.
That's what I want to get. I think I'm going to get that one.
Oh wow.
And it's $400, and I've got $200 in reward points.
The 1/6 one isn't
so
that
I can
big,
get it for $200.
Like when you look at if you think of a 1/6 scale XM piece like diorama compared to that Iron Studios one, the 1/6 XM ones look heaps bigger.
Yeah, but it comes with a price tag.
Wait,
no,
they look bigger. Hold on.
The price tag
bigger
is
than what?
rolled out, and
that shipping is crazy.
In that regard, yeah.
They look bigger than what?
The Iron Studios ones. They're saying the XM 1/6 look bigger than the Iron Studios 1/6 dioramas.
Is Iron Studios doing 1/6? I thought they were strictly.
No, they had.
They did in the past.
Wolverine versus the Wonder Woman versus Darkseid. The one where she's got the thing, the rope wrapped around the neck of the parrot.
Yeah.
And the Superman versus Doomsday one.
Yep.
I put myself on that damn waiting list. I hope Sideshow hit me up, but they like maybe not.
So, for which one?
For the Hulk versus the Hulkbuster. Honestly, one of my friends has it, and he sent me pictures, and it was like, it's dope.
Did they announce if that fastball is 1/5 scale?
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah, I remember them saying 1/5 scale. Somebody in the chat said it too.
They got a price. How much is it?
Well, the Batman vs. Joker, they said it was going to be quarter scale, and then when the fastball came out, they did not say quarter scale. So I think everybody assumes it's
somebody in the chat said 5th scale.
Well, good thing I have a 1/5 scale X-Men collection that I had nothing to do with, and now I have something I might be
So,
doing.
so Tim, since you've done the Iron Studios 1/10 line,
Yeah.
Does Diamond Select X-Men statues? Are you at any way intrigued by that?
No.
Really?
No, because I have a bone collection too.
Okay.
Yeah, he has
I'm
a
just
huge
asking.
bone
I was curious.
collection.
I don't have a bone collection.
Bone collection.
Yeah, I don't have.
Bone. I sat there and I kept waiting because I have a couple of bones, and I kept waiting for them to the price to fall out on them because there's a couple of Hulks that I want. I want the Maestro. I want 2 Hulks. And I got the thing and stuff. Never drops.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, right? Why is that?
Never drops.
I wonder.
Never. They can have no box, and they still want top dollar.
Bro, I think about selling my bone stuff all the time. I fucking said it today.
Nope.
I just don't need it anymore. It's like I have so much shit that it's like, what am I?
Yeah, it wouldn't.
doing?
But they got some. You got some pieces that they don't have, like your Angel.
Which one?
The one with the wings out.
Sideshow.
I have so many angels. I don't know which one you're talking about.
If anything, ask a Tim about his Sideshow Daredevil. He's got like 12 of them.
No, I have 2 of them still. You want a yellow custom one-of-a-kind Daredevil, David?
No, listen. Thor was trying to get me to get one too. I think it was probably yours.
Was it mine?
Probably was.
Thank
probably
you,
was.
Thor.
Probably was.
The only bad thing is he's in the yellow suit for 4 or 5 issues, and then then changes.
Not back in the day.
No, not back in the day, buddy. No, I come from reading them books.
Yeah, back in the day, I started at the beginning.
Yeah, but
and all of a sudden he's just like, yeah, I'm not going to do yellow suit anymore. Good thing I got this red suit available.
It was inking issues, but then they went back to that same artwork where they did the red and the yellow.
Oh, Daredevil Yellow is like one of my favorite books to read.
Yeah, I don't know. I like them. I like them all. If I get my hands on certain things, yeah, it works. Yeah, it works. It might happen at a cookout. Listen, or off-site cookout, someplace else.
Are you talking about the Angel Comicette?
Yeah,
I think so. I
That's
think
like
so.
the
I just
blue
mean
suit with the wings are like wide.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just boxed that one up.
Really?
Yeah,
right
because
here.
I got the Archangel in, and I tried to move that fucking statue in 7 different spots, and I couldn't fit it anywhere. I literally cannot fit it anywhere.
It's tucked behind on mine, and
it's tucked behind, right?
Yeah,
okay.
I tuck it in. Since I got Archangel from XM, I now do their OG portrait on my Angel in the background. So,
Jason, I don't know if you remember one night on open mic, you tried to get Barbara to move that statue after drinking heavily. He was like, move the Angel comic.
You're ridiculous, but it's 11:02.
Yeah, I was about to say, Vader got to get up in
my
3
wife
hours.
is texting me now, boy.
So tell her before we split, tell the people what's going on, and Iron Lords and all this stuff.
It's me. Iron Lords podcast Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow I'll be dropping another video at Xbox Frontline News. I'm just happy to be here. That's all.
There you go.
I missed this.
I demanded you be here.
When will we doing it? When will we be doing the next one?
We can't tell them. If we tell them, then they know.
Yeah. DJ, what you got going on Sifcast and all that stuff, my brother?
Nothing much. Stream every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern time on Sithcast. We love Star Wars. Come join the fun. This is a lot of fun, man. Miss coming on the show.
Yeah.
I mean, thanks to Thor, that Thor can band us together. And there's no topics. There's very little pictures. It's just like I said, especially now being on YouTube, and you're trying to come up with topics week to week and things to say, talk about that's not been talked about. This is the only show that I've been a part of that anything goes, and it's okay.
As always.
Yeah,
you know how we do it.
It's not us trying to impress anybody. It's just us talking, whether it's on air, off air. This is how we talk. Like it's just us loving each other and disagreeing with each other and finding new ways to piss off at Tim. I mean, it works and it's fun.
I don't understand it.
I
just don't understand it.
You know what's great is that, like, you know, we come from all walks of life. You know, we got
mine's on all fours.
We got someone from all the way down in Australia. We got Maryland in the house. We got Alabama. We got New York, New Jersey. It's Miami. You know, it's
Australia.
You know, it's all walks of life, and it's cool, man. It's just like we come on, we just talk, catch up, talk about everything and anything, and there's no like, you know.
Jerry. I said, who the fuck is that? I thought it was the government.
Jerry is just like a blister. Show up.
You know damn well that's not the government after what happened.
I thought it was the government.
Yeah, not after what happened. Stop that.
No, it's a long story. It was, this pre-King. It was a long story. Yeah. But yeah, man, I gotta get up in 3 hours. So
God bless. Me too.
Yeah, but I wasn't done. I wasn't done yet, Thor.
You ain't done?
Okay, another thing. No, I'm done.
Okay, good. Jerry, you gotta say something before we split, man. That's it.
That's from a secret bunker.
You or sad tissues?
That's a secret bunker.
We can't hear.
You muted.
Did you find Norman, Jerry?
We can't
hear that word you saying. They grabbed your mic and ran with it.
Jerry, you're muted.
We're gonna peace out. And
we
might be back next week. We might not, so we'll see.
That's right. Keep them guessing.
All right, peace out.
Show them pepperoni.
Peace out. Expect it.